Hi, I'm Rick Leeworthy, and I'd like to introduce you to a very unique opportunity where you can capitalise on the growth of a new company that's launching here in Australia July 1, 2010. Business experts are now teaching that opportunity is all about the industry, the product, the timing, and a well-structured business model. For example, imagine buying shares in Microsoft when they first listed back in March 1986. It's reported that the exponential growth of Microsoft shares created 4 billionaires and approximately 12,000 millionaires. Or what about Google? Began in March 1996 as a research paper by two university students at Stanford University. 2 years later, these two students struggled to scrape up $100,000 to start their company up in a friend's garage. Now today, 12 years later, this company is worth over $36 billion. Now what I want to share about over the next few minutes is an industry what experts are now saying could be the next big one for the following 4 reasons. Firstly, because of the wellness industry and the exponential growth it's currently experiencing. In the US in 2002, the wellness industry was worth $200 billion. By 2007, it had grown 250% to $500 billion. And by 2012, the wellness industry is expected to be the next $1 trillion-year industry, with most of the growth taking place in the next 2 years. Now, Paul Saint-Pilzer, who is a world-leading economist, author of 8 books, he made the statement that the $1 trillion-year industry of the 21st century has arrived, and it promises to revolutionise our lives while offering entrepreneurs and investors the opportunity to amass great fortunes. The wellness industry, according to Pilzer, is the greatest industry on earth. Okay, so we know we've got the greatest industry on earth, but secondly, what about the product? Why would industry experts be saying XFuse is the next big one? Well, it's all because XFuse is the first company ever to use multiple superfood extracts from the greatest foods available and put them all into a single bottle. And now the power of 7 is coming to Australia. If you haven't watched our 12-minute product overview, I suggest you stop this, go back and watch that, because without the product, we even haven't got an opportunity. So we have the industry, we have the product, but the third key factor is all about timing. Traditionally, people have thought that if a company could be the first to market with their product or service, then that company could gain a competitive advantage and capture the largest market share. Now, leading business schools like Harvard and Stanford are now teaching the principle called second to market. Often the second market mover is able to reproduce everything the first market mover did well, while improving upon the areas they could have done better. There are many examples of how second to market companies have had considerably more success than their predecessors. For example, Kmart. Kmart was the first low-cost department store to market in America. Walmart took all the best ideas of Kmart and improved upon Kmart's logistics. Now, because they were second to market and learned from Kmart, Walmart is still growing while Kmart is in decline. Another example is Apple. Apple Computers created the first point-and-click software. Microsoft took their innovation and changed the business model. Now, instead of mandating that their customers must use their own hardware like Apple demanded, Microsoft said that you can use any hardware. And today, Microsoft operating systems, which were second to market, are now on 75% of all computers. Now, Apple learned from their mistake, and they could have been first to market with their MP3 player. Instead, they chose to hold back on purpose and allow other companies to release their MP3 players. Now, if you have an MP3 player today, you probably call it an iPod. In fact, their iPod and the products that have flowed out of this innovation have now caused Apple to surpass Microsoft in company value. Therefore, the timing and the ability to be second to market mover is now considered to be a competitive advantage in the world of business. Now, XFuse has a competitive advantage of being the second market mover in this industry. There's an acai berry company out there within the last 5 years has been the greatest success story in this whole industry. This company at 2.5 years old was doing $80 million a year. Then they hit what is called momentum or critical mass, and the company went to $1 billion a year turnover. So what XFuse has done is they looked at that company, they worked out what can we do better. They created a product that has 7 superfoods, not just the acai berry. They used extracts, not concentrate, and now they're taking it to market. And you can see where XFuse is positioned to hit critical mass, what they're saying, in the next 12 to 18 months. And anyone who partners with XFuse at this stage is positioned perfectly for when the critical mass comes. So we know we've got the right industry. We know we've got the best product. We know the timing couldn't be better. But how do you make money? What is the business model? Well, XFuse have chose to distribute their 7+ product through people, not through the big corporate chains. XFuse developed a model that is simple, duplicatable, and the most effective form of distribution that cuts out the middleman in the process. The money that is saved then gets passed down to the distributors through commissions based on volume through the power of duplication. This is a very similar process to traditional network marketing companies. However, Ausfuse, which is the Australian arm of XFuse, has created a new generation distribution model that removes all the negative aspects of the traditional networking model while maximising on its strengths. So the Ausfuse 3x3 model is a business strategy for busy professionals. Traditional networking businesses have 3 big challenges, or what I call the big 3, which people think they need to go out and harass their family, friends and colleagues. They feel they've got to go out to meetings every night of the week, and they also feel like they just don't make money quick enough. Well, Ausfuse, in conjunction with XFuse, has created a program that addresses these 3 traditional challenges while maximising all the benefits of the system that empowers the individual, not the big corporate. The 4 solid business fundamental points are the industry, the product, the timing, and the business model, which I'm about to show you. The 3x3 business model eliminates the need for having to go out and personally sign up lots and lots of people. In fact, you only need to partner with 3 people. It's not about the mass meetings or the mass sellings. It's about getting involved, buying a minimum of 4 bottles a month, and then just partnering with 3 people and then helping them do the same. The 3-step process is this. You pay $70, become a distributor and join the Ausfuse 3x3 team. Buy a minimum of 4 bottles a month, partner with 3 people within the first 30 days of getting involved, preferably 15 days, which you'll see why in a minute, and then just teach your 3 partners to find their 3 partners within their 30 days of getting involved. All you got to do is work closely with those 12 people to ensure that they remain active each month, buying their minimum of 4 bottles a month. This repeated through 8 cycles will pay you over $30,000 a month. Now, if you can repeat that in 8 months, if it took 30 days to repeat each cycle, you'd be earning $32,800 minimum. This is just one way that XFuse will pay you. There is another 6 ways. Or if you could do this within 15 days, within 4 months, you could be earning an incredible income. You might say, what's the catch? There is no catch. It's just a formula that works based on the power of duplication. Albert Einstein called it the 8th wonder of the world. The formula is simple. Secure your spot and get involved. Buy a minimum of 4 bottles a month, which you can consume, sell or give away. And then partner with 3 people and help them replicate this process. That's it. It's simple. Now, if any of this interests you, whether it's your health, wealth or lifestyle potential, please get back to the person who shared this with you to find out how you can experience the incredible gift of XFuse and the power of 7. I'm Rick Leeworthy, and I'd like to thank you for taking the time to view this presentation. I wish you all the best, whatever you choose to do. Thank you.